Hey everyone, it's Lauren. I'm gonna be making a quick video. It's not gonna be too long, I hope. It's in regards to makeup. Okay. Lately, this past month or two, I have been doing my best to transition the makeup I have always bought since I was a teenager and transition it to vegan. Okay. And cruelty free overall. Um, I think it's really important that I do that because what I purchase makes a huge impact on the environment and all the animals that I happen to care about. I am hands down an animal lover and I love my dogs and I love everyone else's pets as well overall. And, if you think about it, we would really want the best for them. And it's unfortunate that there are so many animals out there that we are completely unaware when we don't see every day that are being affected by this. So, unfortunately, the vegan brand, cosmetics are a little bit on the prestige area, which is a bit pricey and can be expensive at times. But if you think about it, it's good quality and it'll last you for a good minute, honestly. So, one of my foundations I used to use CoverGirl, I believe, and I think it was Rimmel. And you got to pay attention to all the markings on the products, boxing and whatnot, and packaging overall. So I switched over to Kat Von D. I did my research on her. She is actually cruelty free since the beginning and has always been. She's currently working on her entire, product line to be completely vegan. So this is what I use. It's called the Lock It Foundation. It's actually a really good price for the prestige area, $35. And usually I spent like $45, $50 on a foundation. But this is actually really great. It's matte. She has a huge variety of shades and it's long lasting. And I haven't had any like serious breakouts using her product. But then again, of course, I always make sure I use primer. So, yeah, but it's a really great product, and I've been looking at her line. She has great palettes, blushes, lipsticks, and eyeliner, and so on and so forth. Now, I have been using a Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia, and it's actually really great. I love it. Here's a little box. I got mine in chocolate. Now, if you look at the packaging, this, for example, is one thing you want to look for. It's a little bunny. And right below it says cruelty free. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's right there. And those are little, icons that you want to keep a lookout for your packaging. And then one more red flag is if your product says or states that it's made in China, China has laws. And one of them happens to be that it requires animal testing for products that are produced from there. So if it does say that, you might want to look into the product and, the testing that's been so forth to produce it and then to have it passed and then, distributed out over here. Now, I use false eyelashes and glue, of course. I always use Vegas Nay. Unfortunately, I need to start doing more research on her. Her products say made in Korea, but I haven't heard anything about her not using animal testing, and I did look on the history before when it came to her eyelashes. They also go under Eyler and not just Vegas Nay. And they started off using animal fur for their lashes. They did say that they blew up and became like a huge product in demand for everyone. So I'm thinking that maybe they started using like synthetic for their eyelashes or human hair so they can have like a bigger, faster mass production instead of having to use animal fur. I'm still looking into that. I'm really hoping that that's not the case. And then NYX. I love NYX. They do have a co-partner company. I don't remember exactly who it's through. I don't know if it was e.l.f. or another one that's very common. But they do have animal testing because their products are coming from China. And I think that's where they have like a headquarters over there. But with this, like I said, look at the packaging. and look for any icons, distribution. It's usually on the bottom, generally. And on this one, it says cruelty free right there on the bottom. It's really hard to actually see right here because the glare. But yeah, those are things you want to keep an eye out for, because you know, it makes a huge difference when you have cruelty-free products and you're not over here just buying whatever you think looks appealing to you when you first see it. A lot of makeup artists and people in general are not paying attention to this because, you know, you just want to get the job done. You want to have like a great cover up. You want to have a long lasting eyeshadow. You want to have this bomb ass eyeliner, and, you know, so on and so forth. But there's a huge impact that we all together, if you think about it, it's not just one person, it's all of us buying these products, okay, and in a very aggressive manner, just so that we can look good, just so that we can change our appearance, just so that we can feel better, just so that we can cover up something, or just because we feel like, oh, it's fun to mess around with because I find it very artistic to do and to use. You know, I'm not bashing anyone, but I just want everyone to be aware of like this big impact it really does cause. And it's already bad enough how extensive the abuse is and the testing alone to top it off for these animals. And, you know, you only see what you see every day, so you only think so little. But we have a tendency to forget that there are millions of people on this planet. And we have this audacity to feel superior because of our thoughts and our mind and the things that we are capable of doing together, has a tendency to have negative effects that are eventually going to bounce back on us. And it's really unnecessary if you think about it. And down to the bottom line, it's common sense. If you don't feel that us human beings are animals, or that we should be compared to being an animal, then maybe we shouldn't be testing our products that we want to use on ourselves on animals to begin with. So, like I said, it's a huge impact, and every little thing that you do change and that you look for and that you put out there and that you using it as an example and whatnot makes a huge difference. Now, once this awareness is put out and people start acting on it and really trying to put an effort towards it, things can change. And this whole vegan line and vegan makeup, even though it's expensive right now, if we can get this process going and change it over time, pretty soon it'll be simple and easy marketing to buy. And the companies will be able to start making more bigger profits, as opposed to what they use just to get a quick fix based off of using animals and animal byproducts and whatnot. So we can definitely switch it and, you know, change it. So that's my video. I just wanted to post that up real quick. Unfortunately, this did go for a good minute. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Comment below or inbox me. I look forward to anyone's feedback. Thanks.